Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repeated. It's July 18, 2022. One last run. We got really 2 wins in a row? I guess so, because I lost that 2 runs ago. Ooh! CDers K8, F7, F8, PS. I just went for a run, got back from a run, and before that I had like 3-hour nap or something, like right after I ate. So I don't know if it has anything to do with the coffee I drank and then I ate some food and then it just kind of made me tired, because like I didn't drink much coffee either, and I don't know what it is. Oh, I better not take that. It's a good item, but not needed right now, especially since we've got succubus. So yeah, there's that. And I think I came to the conclusion that if I were to wait about 3 to 4 hours after I eat to run, that I have more energy. Because it seemed like I had a lot more energy tonight, and that might be partly because I napped, and partly that I waited longer to go and run. I waited longer to run. Right after I ate, and I feel pretty good. Maybe too, it's like nighttime, and maybe it's doing some benefit with that too. But I'm just gonna pop this. I can't really use this so much, unfortunately. Now, if we get like an orbital and get something like 9 volt, this would be pretty good. Or just an orbital itself, like, is pretty good, but like 9 volt would just seal the deal with this item, really. We don't get it, but we do get Magic 8, and then that gives us an opportunity for more chances for planetariums. Okay, so we've got 2 bombs here. Now, where could this secret room be? Could be in a cup. Well, it could be like, yeah, 2 places, maybe 3 places. Well, it can't be there because, well, I don't know. Maybe. All right, that's what I thought. Okay. Then there's like maybe 1 more place. I don't know about there. Maybe. See if I can swing it. Hey! Look at that. 3 for 1. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, it was there. So what do we got here? We got alabaster box, right? Do we want that? Because if we take alabaster box, we won't be able to afford this. I'm going to just skip it. And we might take an extra key here. Why not? Yeah, okay. This looks good. Because we don't know what our health is on this floor. So just in case, I want to get an extra soul heart. Just to sweeten the deal. But yeah, I had a much better run. Okay, it looks like we're okay. For now. Because I think we got a soul heart that last floor before buying that soul heart. And there is a tinner rock I can't get to yet. And there's a bunch of spiders in this next room. That's going to be perfect with this ace of diamonds. Perfect! We're just talking about that. And there's a planetarium too. All my Lana. But penny's not really useful. It saved some time and that gave us a bunch of coins. Beautiful. I like the new feature where you can use that to convert enemies to bombs and stuff. Soul? It's not entirely like the greatest out of the planetariums, but at least it gives me an idea where my boss room's at if there's no curse of the lost or whatever. And plus that gives us a healing opportunity once we kill a boss, and a sun card and whatever effect lifted. It lifts all the curses too when you kill the boss. So I think I think that'd be pretty good. If we don't want to pick up anything, let's get this. Does this stack? Oh yeah, it does stack. It just I don't have the 9 volts to make it even better. But that's one battery thing. I think the more battery items you get, the higher chance there is to find more of them in the future. It's just like with bomb items, right? Bomb items, I think even like familiars. There's an increased chance, I think. There's like an algorithm that does something like that. Okay. Soul's not a bad gift. Preferably, I want the one with the rock tears or the ice tears. Something that gives me a little bit of an advantage. Preferably, maybe rock tears over the ice tears, but they're both good. Alright, so we got our key here. Yeah, that run today was pretty good. Pretty well. Do we want this? Sure. I mean, it doesn't give us any statistic, like, upgrades with our stats here, but it'll give us, like, I don't know, way to draw them in a bad way, I guess, but let's see. I was hoping for a bomb. Like, not a troll bomb, but a bomb. Bomb bust. I'm gonna skip the devil deal to preserve my health. Hoping I get like a tears up, like a big one. Or at least a familiar that I can use as an orbital. Well, it can't be cube of meat because that's gonna be only reserved to other kinds of boss stuff. All right, this is what's gonna freak me out. I don't know if it's the magnetic tears is throwing me off here. Maybe it is. Uh-oh, I think it is. It's just calm down. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, it may be a mistake I've taken magnetic tears, but can't live with the mistakes. We just have to learn to reason with them. Tears up. All right. A pretty reasonable amount of tears up, yeah. And you know what? We didn't actually go to the curse room for free. What was I thinking here? I can use this item to get in there for free. We have 2 charges to do this. Look at that. We got 2 free black hearts out of that without costing us anything. All right. We'll still skip the devil deal regardless here. Oh, I got a damage up. No, that's probably for the floor. So wait a minute. Maybe our tears is going to go down slightly. No, our tears is fine. Okay, never mind. I wasn't sure that was part of the stats for the radiant thing. So we got Curse of the Unknown, huh? So I think we should... Shit. Go straight to the boss. Because we don't know what our health is. Alright, let's go check the curse room first, since we've got the charges. Thank you for pushing me. Oh, God. Go. There we go. Well, that was worth it, was it? Well, you know what? At least we didn't waste a heart for nothing. Oh, I don't know if I want that curse. Cursed thing. Yeah, it gives me a tears up, but a really wacky one. So what else has been going on today? Oh, I went grocery shopping. I noticed the price of eggs I normally get at a discount. They don't have discounts anymore for, so organic jumbo eggs. I'm like, okay, well, I can still afford them, but kind of a little bit of a pain with paying for these, but sure, why not? Why jumbo eggs? Because it's got a more protein, fat, calories, etc., etc. Oh my god, why did I get stuck on that mushroom? Are you kidding me? Are you kidney bean? Are you the beans that are full of kidneys? Oh no, why am I keep freaking sucking right now tonight? I have like decent stats and stuff. What the hell's going on? Okay, thank you. We'll just do this first. All right, it's this guy. It's the rag man. Oh. I'm just gonna pop that and then just, I don't know. Just do that. All right. No angel deal. But we did get some mapping and got rid of the curses. Oh, I don't know. The ladder, the booster pack, Soul converters, yeah, but you know. Red candle's not bad. Boomerang. Whatever. Boomerang. Boomerang. No, it's boomerang, right? Boomerang. Whatever. Oh no. Boomerang. Something like, you know what I mean. So we got a temporary damage up on the floor too here, by the way. Once you clear the boss with this item. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually very helpful here to clearing out these floors sooner and looking for goodies that we left behind. Yep. Think about doing some lifting tomorrow. I thought about doing it today originally, but then it's like, well, if I were to lift today, I might have some leg pain or something next day, or some kind of lower back pain. Like, I'm not trying to like strain my back or anything, but when you're lifting heavy and you're not used to it, then, you know, you get some pains sometimes. Not all the time, but some of the time it can happen. And I don't want to be out of the counts. Instead, I went lifting today, so that way tomorrow I have some better time to manage with lifting and stuff. And it's going to help a lot too with this running with this weightlifting, so I have more stamina. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that item. We're going to take this, though. Oh, there's another tenor rock right there. Sweet. I didn't see that. Cool. 2 for 1. All right, we're ready for the next floor here. We got some survivability. It'd be nice if I had, like, an orbital and more tiers. Actually, what was in here? Spider Baby, right? Yeah, we'll take Spider Baby. And I'm going to say the 5 cents for like a possible arcade, because that could be really advantageous with our spacebar here. So our damage is not the greatest either. Of course, Succubus it's making it a little easier. Just a little bit. But we have to be in his aura and stuff. That's the catch. Early Succubus is really good. Blue Baby's only friend, that's... I mean, it is a familiar. It is technically an orbital, but... I suppose I could use this in my advantage. Yeah. Did they weaken this thing? I can't tell if it's weakened or not. All right, where's... Oh, a succubus killed him. All right. Threw me out there for a second. All right, we could just like do this. Huh. Maybe they did something to him where he's a little weaker. Maybe I have to get Hive Mind to make him even better. I think he interacts with Hive Mind, and I'm not sure if this also interacts with BFF. Because it's a fly item, so I would think it only would get bigger if you got Hive Mind. And this is a perfect room to be using this on. Kinda. Say kinda, because like, I'm still weak. I charmed him. Oh yeah, that's right, because I got the other guy that's charming him. I think the speed on this Blue Baby's Only Friend is based on oh, what is it? The shot speed. You know, the Verta thing's not bad, but I think this is going to do us a little better. A little bit of extra defense. We're just going to pop this again. Because we can. Basically, kind of like having non-leaf, sort of. A temporary non-leaf. Poor man's not. Oh! Non-leaf. Non-leaf, not. Whatever. I'm not up to speed. This lingo, these kids these days, and this lingo. Health up. Cool. Health down, wow. At least I could say like I didn't really lose anything. Okay. Oh, thank goodness we got that. Bone heart? You're giving me a bone heart? Hot damn. Soul of Magdalene? No, doesn't really give me anything. That's right. I gotta be careful here. We can go to our curse rooms too for free. Oh, right. Well, that's whatever. And I don't care about that machine over there too much. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I even taking this spacebar? What am I doing here? Oh, yes. Get rid of this beautiful thing. Okay, we got a key piece. Hopefully preserve our bone heart here. Precious. Well, we're not getting much for stats. That's a little concerning right now. I mean, that gives me stats, but... Well, I mean, sure. It gives me range. I suppose that'd be better than the flies. Occasional fly here and there. Alright, let's go check out this. Alright. Oh. And there we go. Hopefully we don't see him again, right? Right? We're not gonna see him again, right? Guys? And the only thing I don't like about the Psalm thing is you don't know where your super secret rooms are going to be. You can only guesstimate where they are. I think there is one here. I lied. I lied. I lied to you all. See, I was pretending that I knew what I was going to do. I'm going to say maybe here. All right. A worthy cause. Heart of a child. Ooh. child's heart. We need the heart of a child. A child's heart. I'm gonna take the syringe here. It's gonna do a little better, my opinion. All right, we're ready to go down the next floor. Oh, the syringe is gonna be better. Imagine just using that like in a typical conversation with someone. Yeah, I'm gonna take this because the syringes are better. Just do like out of context stuff. I was like, what do you mean about syringes are better? Are you diabetic or something? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm perfectly healthy. Uh-huh. So what do you know about syringes? Like, why are you talking about them being better? Oh, you know, they're better, like, with, you know, sticking in things and stuff. Okay. It's not like I have a hobby of sticking things in my arms or anything. What? Oh, nothing. All right. We're just talking about Nod Leaf here, and it's like, well, you know, there it is. Of course, with Nod Leaf, you can't take advantage of it so much with Blue Basil and Fran unless you position it just well enough, stay still, and then you can use it. I mean, Succubus makes it a lot easier, I suppose. I mean, we could theoretically do a Delirium run. I recognize that coin being a luck coin, lucky coin. Of all these years of Isaac, I'm finally starting to recognize them a little bit. Sometimes I kind of miss them or something. They have a very green tint to them. Wish to make them a little bit greener than that. Just a little bit for me. Tinner rocks, like, I can catch on them. Super Tinner rocks, like, to a point, but not as obvious as regular Tinner rocks. I don't know if, like, Repentance made it easier to spot them or not. I'm not using any mods to look for them or anything, but... All right. 62 cents here. All right, we got this damn curse going on. That's fun. Bye. Why? You can still suck my energy even with that? Okay. I thought that might make me immune, but all right. I mean, we'll make a lick of difference. We'll get it back again. Oh, shoot. Okay, it looks like, oh, look at that. Look who decides to crap in my parade. Yeah, we need, like, damage. Yeah, we have Nod Leaf, so that, I mean, that's gonna give us a win. We just use Nod Leaf by itself, but I've had runs like that in the past, pre-Repentance, and those take a while. All right, no anything there. No stats again.
Infested?
Shit happens, I guess. Deal with it, I suppose. And it's another greed. I'm not, like, generally surprised it's another greed. But think about it, next floor, there'll be no greed, but I'm hoping there's a reroll machine too. Wasting my time with not finding what I want here. Maybe the secret room is gonna save me. Possible. This guy sometimes a hit and miss. I mean, that will fix the damage problem. So I'll give it that. And we don't have to worry about, like, the whole echo chamber and Libra thing that screw everything up. So I wonder, since it's turned all the pills into bad pills, they turn these good ones into bad ones automatically, right? Shit. So this would just give me a black card, yeah. Okay. I mean, guess that's one way to get a damage up. We gotta have to find bad pills. I guess we can take this. It's gonna mess with our occasional stats, but maybe, just maybe, it'll give me an advantage. Keys. I do need keys. Oh shit. Well, we just sneak past them. Yeah, we can do this. We got, I mean, what was I even worried about? I got, like, freaking Holy Mantle here, too. Anyways, yeah, so that's been kind of part of my day today. I was talking to someone earlier about, like, some anime convention coming up in the fall or something like that. Like, oh yeah, whatever. Not in the fall, but like, talk about anime convention stuff in general. I don't know if they're gonna have it in the fall or not. I don't think it will. But talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime convention. Okay. So I'm gonna get my costume and all that. I was like, I don't know what they're dressing up as. I guess they're saying the costume to my place or something, and then they'll get everything ready ahead of time. Pretty reasonable amount of time, I guess, and it's like, okay. So I'll probably be the first. Well, I'll only open the package. I'm not going to be that bit of a scoundrel with that. Ooh, tractor beam's pretty good. I'm not going to have much faith in the shop here, so let's do it. Ship the Whoop's not bad, but we might be able to get something after Ship the Whoop that could be pretty good. Pokego, probably not. That's probably not the kind of thing I want here. I can't really see myself doing the anime kind of convention stuff. Like, I know of it. Like, it's been going on probably longer than I've been alive. Perhaps. Same with these, like, gaming convention stuff. Like, I didn't know they existed, like, back in the 80s and everything. I'm like, what the hell? I guess maybe it was just lesser known, and there's just, like, some videos, people talking about their stay at this kind of convention or that kind of convention back then. I'm like, geez, that would be such a weird, different time to be going to these conventions, and then it's like, you know, we're talking about years before, you know, the widespread high-speed internet stuff, or you have some kind of internet, which I think it was called Telenet or something at the time. It's like these forum things or whatever. I never used Telenet. That's like early 90s stuff. Like, there was just no way I'd be able to be using that. Nor would I even have an interest of it. I want to play video games. Or computer games. Not so much video games, but computer games. Playing some Descent and Descent 2. I might actually just do a video, series of videos of me playing Descent, kind of showing you like one of my first games that I played on the PC back then. It was a demo game at the time, and I decided to buy it years ago. I'm like, all right, we got a curse. It's the curse of the maze. Terrific. And I decided to like play it. I have Redneck Rampage as another one, made by the same company, Interplay. So I have that one, and it is kind of hard. I don't think I've beaten it yet. Problem was, it just like riddled with like copyright music and stuff. So I'm not sure about. Well, I think the copyright music for. Oh shit! What am I doing here? I think the copyright music for Redneck Rampage is because there's a lot of country music in it. So I can understand that could be like where the copyright's usually coming from with that, but I don't know about Descent. I never played Descent 3. I never really actually finished the Descent games, to be honest with you. They're kind of hard. Because one of the controls are like... They were kind of different back then, and... Two, it's like a time limit, and you gotta find where you gotta go and everything. It's a very different time back then, for sure. Alright, I need to find a teleport card before I get freaking teleported to Mom's fight, and then I can't get out. Well, we got rid of the curse that will do that, so that's a plus. Haha. Trying to find, like, everything else here. Of course, Check's quest. Like, I've been in Check quest, like, a number of times, but never, like, on a very hard difficulty. I don't know what the highest difficulty I beat it as. Definitely not the hardest one. Of course, what's sucky is, you can download the game online, but you don't get the cutscenes. Because you only get the cutscenes if you got the CD version. And my CD version's somewhere, and it might be scratched up. Yeah, the original CD out of my original CD box. I didn't buy the CD. It came with the cereal back then. That dates me, I'm sure. Let's see what we got here and here. Uh-huh. Okay. You can probably pinpoint how old I am with that. It's like digging up a fossil and you can figure out how old it is. Oh, there's my full card. Okay. I guess I did blow that up at some point. See, am I still recording here? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I just forget that I'm recording or not. There's been a couple of times where I didn't record. And I'm like, well, crap. I talked to myself. I didn't record it. Okay. So let's go fight Mummy. So we can find the secret room. Ah! You absolute jerk. Oh, shit. Like, I could just, like, use the leaf or something, but, again, just, it eats up time. I'm hoping the angel deal gives me something great. Like a secret heart would be a big one. Godhead, not so much. But I'll take whatever is good. I say whatever is good, not something just hot garbage. I mean, I guess that's a start. And it increases my angel and devil deals. And also it gives me wisps. I don't know what these wisps do exactly. Why did I pop like them two charges at once like that? That's not going to give me any benefit. instead of giving me wisps. When's the last time I seen this book anyways? I guess maybe if it blows up the wisp, then it'll give me invincibility for a short period of time, I assume. Okay. Let's go in here. Check it out. Or every secret room we go in there, we might be getting, we get a step closer to possibly finding a an R key or something, or a death certificate. Something that's gonna like give me a boost. I didn't even see like many bad pills in this run so far too. That was a curse or a blessing. All right, let's see. Now this is where it gets a little suspect for this super secret room. I'm thinking it's back. Yeah, it's got to be like in the back of the beginning. Because it has to be away from other rooms, and it has to be not like intersecting different things. Like there's like very hyper specific stuff. So I think I did 2 of these in here already. So that means there's 2 places it could be. It could be in this endpoint over here, or it could be the endpoint down there. All right, see? And just soul hearts, whatever. Didn't hurt to check, I guess. All right. And there's no point in playing the blood bag. Well, wait a minute. No, we blew up the donation machine, so there would be no reason. Where the hell am I? I'm in the wrong way. There'd be no reason to go and try to donate anything if the machine's already been broken and you can't donate it anymore. So let's just head on out. Not really much of a damage up yet, but we've got some defense stuff instead. As weird as that is. We got some defense things. Lucky Toe's okay. I mean, it could be helpful for like beggars and machines and stuff, but I don't know if it worked for claw machines so much. Okay. Actually, now I think about it, we have the wisps, so we can actually use the wisps to our advantage. Yeah, Curse of the Maze, I thought so. So we can use the wisp to our advantage as a orbital, while also gaining more orbitals out of it. So you know what? We did find a synergy, after all. I didn't realize until now. Rainbow. Well, we lost the wisp there, but we're getting 1 per room. That's not bad, okay. Preferably I want an orbital, but our wisps stay invincible too every time we're like popping this thing. You know what? This is a nice little rainbow run. Look at that. I should have just did this earlier. No angel deal. Whatever. They look like little candies, by the way. Like there's these candies. They're not like bright colors, but they have this kind of this white tint to them. You know what I'm talking about? Those kind of candies. That's what they remind me of. And they're kind of a soft, hardish candy. It's like a I can't even like remember the name it's called. But there was these candies that they're not like sour, like super sour or anything. All right, thanks, jerk. I guess you can kind of compare them to a Skittles, sort of. loosely like a Skittle. Probably not as sweet as a Skittle. I forgot the name of them. The life of me. I think we're maxed out on our little orbital thing here. No worries. Why not? Ooh, instead of devil deals, you can pay it in angel. Pay it in, well, instead of hearts, you pay for devil deals. You can use it for coins. Which, I mean, I don't care for either or, but. Bad trip, sure. Seems like the curses are giving me, the cursed pals are giving me more black hearts. So, like, curse of whatever floor thing is giving me, like, constellation prize. What do you got me? Speed? All right. Maybe they nerfed this recently or something. Oh, a red heart. There's your consolation prize, all right. I'm gonna just go exploring here since we've got, like, the power. I'm glad I kept with this unicorn stump, because, like, there's, like, a lot of potential you can have with this thing. So much potential, if you get the right stuff. Now, we didn't get, like, 9 volt, like the Holy Grail for this. One of the Trinities. The Holy Trinities. For Isaac stuff. Isaac synergy stuff. All right. We're getting a lot of bombs, too. Let's see here. So let's try to look for a super secret room. There is a possibility that we can find a chest, and it could contain something of our wildest dreams. Possibly. We got plenty of bombs to work with here, too. Candy. I was just reading something recently, too. Oh, it's like something that popped up online about, there's a lawsuit about the consumption of M&Ms is toxic. And the reasoning is the titanium dioxide that's in it. Which I've actually talked about titanium dioxide a while back in one of my videos. Why I avoid it, and it's not good for you. The problem with the lawsuit I have with it is, like, yes, it is, like, bad for you. It's not good for human consumption, but the problem is it's in a lot of food. More than you think there is, surprisingly. Like, years ago, I used to get vitamins from this grocery store, right? Vitamin C. And it was like, you know, the typical vitamin C tablets you could chew or whatever, right? And then I found out recently they added titanium dioxide. And you might be wondering, well, that's for, like, you know, for adding color. Okay. I can understand, like, you use titanium. It is a type of food coloring, of course. I can understand that it can be used for food to make it look more realistic for what you're trying to gain at. Like, for example, in certain kind of cheeses, like vegan cheeses or something, which I've had before. Not with soy or anything, but like with nuts. I tried that before. It's not bad, but the only problem was they used titanium dioxide, which is a food coloring to make it look like cheese. Is the problem. White. The white color. Make it brighter. That was the problem. And so I stopped eating that kind of stuff. Or it was mostly at restaurants. And then I seen more and more of it as time was going on. With other things too, but like more importantly, when I'm talking about the vitamin C stuff, there's absolutely no reason to, like, whatsoever to put food coloring in a vitamin, like full stop. Like, I get the appeal. You try to make it look more appetizing for food, but when you put it in vitamins, like, there's absolutely no purpose other than being, you know, another toxic thing you got to worry about. The irony is you're taking a vitamin C supplement and you're putting toxic stuff in your body. Like titanium dioxide kind of messes with my head sometimes. That's why I stay away from it. Same with MSG and everything else. So the lawsuit, where you can argue that yes, it's not good for human consumption, but you have to look at too, you have other companies doing the very same thing and trying to get away with it. Now a lot of people are going to fight it because it's like, oh well, YOLO. But I didn't fight mom yet here. What am I doing? Oh, I know why. I'm getting an extra charge here. Haha. There we go. Let's go fight mom, and then we can find our secret room and other stuff. So, I'm not saying that their lawsuit is like, I assume it's a class action more than likely. I'm not saying like it's, you know, a bad thing or anything. I mean, Skittles has always been like bad for human consumption. Like full stop. Like because of the sugar, the artificial colors, sweeteners. Like it's been going on for like decades, right? This is nothing new under the sun. Now, I don't know if, like, maybe the, look at that. We got, like, some good stuff out of that. Let's see, blood and everything. And we got Polaroid invincibility. I'm not sure, maybe the lawsuit also attributes to, like, damages. Well, I would think it would be damages, right? Because, like, well, what kind of damages would a food product give you that it's going to be covered under court costs for a class action? So the consumption of it must be causing damage to people. Let's see here. I want to see something quick. I'm very curious because in order to show damages, you have to show like loss of wages and all sorts of different things, right? You got to have show proof of what's causing it. Skittles candy lawsuit. I'm very curious. Lawsuit alleges unfit for human consumption. Let's see here. Depends what. Did he open a Skittles package in April? It still contained heightened levels of titanium dioxide. TiO2 or titania. Titana. In 2016, Insider reports that Mars Inc. agreed in 2016 to no longer use titanium dioxide in official color for its products for the next 5 years. Oh, interesting. So he would have not purchased the candy if he had known the toxin it contained, according to the lawsuit. Claimed the ingredients in the package are difficult to read from the contrast and color between the font and packaging. Oh, I see. So they're trying to make the claim that they can't read it because it's very difficult to read the ingredients of the packaging. Uh-huh. Let's see. It's consumer market. Sold in the lawsuit. Titanium dioxide is banned in France in 2019. Last May, the European... Uh-huh. Of course, this is U.S. lawsuit stuff. Like, I have titanium dioxide in my toothpaste, too, don't get me wrong. And that's meant for coloring, but the only difference is I'm not eating it. I'm not swallowing it. Now, I don't know if it's good for you to even brush in your mouth. I assume not. I don't know if that's a problem or not. And I don't even know how much they put in there so much. So I might look into an alternative someday, but I'm not eating it. That's a big thing. And I'm not noticing any, like, effects from it. So I only notice the effects if I'm consuming it. So I'm not eating the toothpaste. So maybe I'm fine. Plus, I'm eating a bunch of broccoli, exercising, and staying away a lot of, you know, toxic stuff too. So I guess the suit alleges that the person couldn't read, couldn't read. They essentially found it difficult to read the ingredients and was alleging in the lawsuit that that was an issue. But this is what I don't get. Okay, so I like how it says here this with this toxicologist. It's like that same talk about like inhaling it. It could be like really bad for people. It's the same concern doesn't apply when it's consumed orally. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I'm just sorry to say that. I mean, I like even anecdotally, like I have issues with it, and I imagine other people have issues with it too. And there's been reports of, you know, I see it's just like, oh, let's see here. I want to see something here. Committed to phasing out. Yeah, they were phasing out for 5 years, so that's. So yes, this yeah. Failed to inform consumers of implications according to lawsuits. Of course, this is kind of the BS thing they're talking about with research. It's like, well, if you only have this much, an X amount of time, like a bunch of it, then yeah, it'll affect you per kilogram of weight and everything else. Well, it's not always the case. That's the problem, and usually that's all suppressed on purpose because like food companies and stuff like that, these food corporations pay these researchers to look the other way. So there's always a conflict of interest. I know because I used to write a speech in speech class back in high school, talking about this very same thing, a very similar thing with soda companies, that they purposely pay a bunch of money to suppress the sugar levels in their cans to make it look like it's, not sugar levels, excuse me, fat levels. Oh, what did I do that for? And their drinks. So there's supposed to be levels of fat in there, but it's being suppressed because they're paying to suppress it. I forgot how that was. Like I wrote a paper or presentation about that many years ago. I forgot what they did to do that, but this is what I mean. It's like with stuff like that, it's like, oh yeah, you know, the X amount of you know, this stuff is fine and and as long as you don't hit a certain threshold, you're fine. Well, you know, they say the same thing too about the radiation at Chernobyl, lying to the Russian soldiers and scientists that the level was fine, and ended up poisoning and injuring a lot more people than they should, than what it was going on originally. Like, putting a lot more harm into people's way by lying. And of course, food companies will most likely do that. It's kind of like there's a video I seen a couple of years ago or so talking about how there's a shift with how breakfast was breakfast, and now it's like a bunch of candy basically with for kids and stuff to eat. And I'll agree, like I used to eat Cocoa Puffs when I was a kid, like a lot of Cocoa Puffs. Like I loved Cocoa Puffs, just flat out. Cocoa Puffs, any kind of cocoa thing, particularly Cocoa Puffs with peanut butter. That stuff was definitely not good for me. But I didn't know better. I was a kid. I was like, frick yeah, I get like candy for breakfast. And we might be able to take advantage of this machine, which has like a 1% payout for an angel deal. Maybe. All right, you could just stay back, please. All right, well, that wasn't so bad. So no, the titanium dioxide, technically, it's not for human consumption. Of course, they don't talk about the other food colorings, artificial stuff, and everything else that's just as bad. Now, what I don't get what the damage is, this is what I still don't get, like, out of this lawsuit thing. Is this like a is this like an attorney that's doing it himself for this lawsuit? Like he's just doing it out of his will? Pro bono? Expecting damages based off of, just not noticing the ingredients on there. Like, I look for ingredients in everything. Well, not everything, but most things I go out and buy. Like, if I look at candy, I check to see if there's any gluten or something. Like, I don't take any kind of, like, just gluten, titanium dioxide, stuff like that. Like, I take things into consideration. And, I mean, perhaps maybe this person was kind of on the older side and just, maybe couldn't read the text because it's, I mean, I think the text, if I recall, on Skittles, it's like black on red. Just kind of, I admit that is kind of hard to see. I suppose if they were to like change the lettering to like white letters with like a black outline or something, just thick enough to where you can see it, I suppose it makes it easier and improve it. I want to see something. Sorry about this. Back of Skittles bag. Yeah, that's what I thought. Black letters on red background, yeah. Like a lot of other candies. Now let's see if I can see the ingredients on there. Skittles made out of bugs. That's like one of the result stuff. Probably technically could. Let's see, made of sugar. I mean, I see the titanium dioxide right there, like right off the bat. Red 40 lake, yellow 6 lake, yellow 5 lake, 2 blue lake, a blue 2 lake, blue 1 lake, yellow 5, red 40, yellow 6, blue 1, sodium citrate. Well, sodium citrate, I think that might be a preservative. Modified cornstarch. Like a bunch of this is just like bad for you. Like almost instantly, I did see the titanium dioxide. Well, here's the thing. It's like, now in all fairness, companies do change their ingredients without informing their customers so much. I've seen that happen with certain foods that I make damn sure that I don't run into an issue. Like I hear about, you know, for example, they've been substituting some soy and for cheese products like in Burger King and stuff, right? Now, for me, I don't really have so much of a soy allergy, but a lot of people do. Now, just because I don't have a soy allergy doesn't mean that I'm going to go out of my way and eat a bunch of soy, because that has a bunch of corrosive negative effects to my health. Because it gives me estrogen, so I don't need that. So, you know, things like that. And another thing, too, like I remembered weeks back, I went to a restaurant and I had some alcohol, and one of the ingredients was tequila, which, you know, tequila itself is usually fine with not having gluten in it, right? But I checked just to be safe, and sure enough, they actually have a type of tequila that has flavoring that is gluten. See? It's like things like that where it's like, you have to be extra cautious. Another thing that some people don't know about too is McDonald's, they put gluten in their French fries. They put flour in their French fries. And I didn't know that until like a few years ago. I'm like, okay, I gotta just stop eating McDonald's too. Another thing too I learned about is cross-contaminating. So I definitely don't go eating at certain places, usually like big chain fast food places, and go to town. Because I'm gonna get exposed more than likely. People are not gonna be so careful there. All right. Now this is where it gets tricky here, by the way. Super secret room stuff. Now this room bothers the shit out of me because it's hard to like figure out where the hell this could be. All right. Probably could establish there that it's not there. All right. All right. All right. All right. I want to see some. One more thing here. Sorry. Hopefully one more thing. So I'm very curious about the Skittle lawsuit. Oh yeah, vitamin A poisoning could be bad. Of course, if you take beta carotene, that's not bad because that flushes out your system. It's a water-soluble vitamin. Don't take like medical advice from me, like completely with this, but it's a little safer than taking just a vitamin A tablet that doesn't have beta carotene. So California man has sued. So is that behalf of a resident and others. So it's a class action. So it's not an attorney that filed himself. Because sometimes you have attorneys that find like little things that could be wrong or a possibility of it being wrong. So they try to go after them for money and publicity. That can sometimes happen. Let's see. Mars announced in 2016 that it planned to remove artificial coloring from its products over the following 5 years, which was not true because, well, I don't know if it's not true because I didn't check the 5 years to see if that was the case or not, but they reverted back for sure. Red Lake and everything else is definitely artificial. And the modified cornstarch and everything else. Let's see here. Defendant has flouted his own promises to consumers, the lawsuit claims. More than 6 years later, defendant continues to sell products with titanium dioxide unbeknownst to reasonable consumers who purchase. Oh, I wonder if they're doing it for 5 years. And maybe that was not even known to anybody that this was going to be a 5-year stint until they found out, probably with court documents or something early on with the discovery phase, that it's so I imagine what probably happened is they made the commitment to get rid of titanium dioxide, but they never informed anybody that they shifted back to titanium dioxide. And then I guess this person, you know, who didn't pay attention to the ingredients close enough, and they found out that they've been consuming titanium dioxide riddled Skittles. And so thus, he's technically an injured party, as well as other people who... See, this is why I'm confused about the legal world. I mean, I've heard of patent trolls. I've heard of people just sued for frivolous things. making false claims and stuff like that. I've heard of that over the years. I'm trying to figure out this one. Like, it's not a false claim. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, well, what would be the damages? Oh yeah, here we go, the damages. The California filing, which seeks unspecific damages, alleges that Mars did not inform consumers about the presence of the colorant, which it describes as unfit for human consumption. Now, it talks about other so they use examples of other candidates that use titanium dioxide. I could have sworn Sour Patch Kids uses titanium dioxide. Wait a minute. They say they don't use it? Wait a minute. That's not right. Is it? Ingredients. That can't be right. I could have sworn they put that stuff in there too. I mean, they can't make that false claim. Huh. I guess not. Well, I thought they did. Maybe they don't do it anymore. Huh. No, I could have sworn they used to. Oh, we didn't get much out of this room. Why am I not surprised? You know what? We persevered despite of our lack of damage ups and stuff. So unspecific amount of damages. So essentially, it's probably going to be like. Well, if it's unspecified, so... See, I'm not an attorney, keep in mind here. I'm just kind of like... I only know so much about legalities for civil suits to a point. Usually you ask for damages at some point. Unless maybe it's so early on, maybe there hasn't been anything discussed about what they think is fair. Well, I think at least part of the damages would be, well, if it's not a pro bono attorney, they probably look for damages for attorney fees, court filings, whatever else. At least. I mean, I don't think those attorneys are... I don't know if those attorneys are really doing it for pro bono. Something tells me. I mean, I'm not saying, like, it's impossible to find an attorney for something like that for pro bono. Because, like, the one person has to file it, right? And then they decide to do a class action. I don't know the process, honestly, with doing something like that. But I know with the class action, at least, people don't have to, like, the class action members don't have to pay into... That's an unfortunate get right there. Don't have to pay attorney fees or anything that I know of. Now, if you're, like, the main person that started this whole thing, get the attorney to do the class action. I imagine maybe it would. I don't know. I guess maybe the damages are going to be based on, like, whatever's going to be coming out of this class action. More than likely, they'll settle out of court. That's what happens most of the time in these cases. So it's probably going to be settled out of court. They get like a lump sum instead of going to trial. I mean, it is a no-brainer that, like, Skittles not even good for you. Like, any kind of candy, like, even the sugar, like, I mean, it's nice to have it here and there, but, like, it's not gonna be. Like, oh yeah, I could eat this every day and not have any health consequences. Oh, there will be some consequences. I used to drink soda all the time. A bunch of other junk food, and I got sick like a dog and overweight and stuff. I actually had Mike and Ike's like a couple weeks ago. I mean, that definitely wasn't good for me either. But, Skittles! But Skittles, you can taste the rainbow with it. Think of the Skittles. Lies. What do you mean lies? How dare you say lies to me? I'm not lying. Taste the rainbow. Remember like the whole Skittles taste the rainbow thing? The whole slogan. I don't know if they still do that or not, but one thing to consider too, these lawsuits, it's like, well, Skittles has, or Mars Corporation has a lot of like money. I mean, they've been doing Super Bowl ads and all sorts of stuff for like years. So, I mean, it's possible they're targeting a large company because it's got a lot of money and it's like an opportunity to, you know, go for it. Go after them. So why am I doing Mega Satan here with some of the lack of damage I may have? Well, we got a pretty decent Tears Ray. We've got some good damage to a point. More importantly, we've got Succubus and Lusty Blood. So that gives us a little bit of a bonus here. Plus, we've got plenty of health, and if anything bad happens, we've got, what's it called? The Leaf. This is a little trashy right now with this fight. I mean, if we go to Delirium, that is... That's still a pretty good thing we can try to go after, maybe. There is a chance of getting more items, and we can survive from Delirium guaranteed if we stand still. Oh, man, I'm sucking tonight, too, by the way. Maybe I don't have the damage. Maybe I should just, like, not go over my head with this run. Just take the victory and just run with it. Yeah, I got non-leap and stuff, but do I have the patience to just sit and wait? Okay, I think... Nope, that's not all of them. I thought so. Shit. This is why I want, like, 9 volt. Give me a little bit of hope and dreams. Like, it's surprising that my damage is at 13.35, and it's just, like, not enough, really, to kill Satan fast enough. I mean, I know he's, like, a big old bean and stuff like that. Like one of these end game bosses. I get it. Kind of a tedious thing here. I mean, we should be able to win here. I mean, just doing crappy with dodging times. Just getting rid of that hand because I don't want anything to do with it. Alright. I have this Hierophant card. I don't know why I just kept sitting on it. Alright. Could have been popping it sooner. Oh my god. So Skittles, taste the rainbow. $13.5 damage, whatever. We're not in the aura. Are we really an hour in the run? I mean, I guess we did a lot of backtracking, didn't we? That didn't help much. Alright, he's almost dead, though. Victorious! Victorious! I don't like this. If I were to fight Delirium, then never mind. We don't need to. Well, that eliminates the temptation for sure. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.